Mr. Ours, we've got a top 4 profile for you. What did you do today?
Did 4-1 with Phantom Knights.
Alright.
Obviously play 3 Torn Scale. It's the best card of the deck now. Do you want me to explain all this? Or?
You can if you want to. I say broken is
Yeah,
what you really need to say.
best card.
+3.
The other 3 of the Phantom Knights I play is the boots.
Extender.
Yeah, best extender. So opening this in Torn Scale is basically full combo. I only play 2 and 2 of these. I found like in testing that just drawing these in my opening hand was pretty shit. Today, I didn't actually see them, so it was good. I usually open the Torn Scale extender combo. So yeah, this came through. 1 card full combo. Just best card in Phantom
Summons
Knights.
any card in your deck.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And then just to chain block my tour guide.
Bootleg boots.
Yeah, I think it was my favorite extender actually. Out of all of the extenders I played quite a few of them. But we'll see how it changes over the course I play this deck. More extenders.
Can you play one because they're once per turn?
Yeah, and I played the where is it? I might as well show it now. I play the 1 E-tally, so it's
Just
basically
thinking,
3 extenders. Against a virtual world player, going second, I legit just set this and a monster face down, and then I summon one of these just in defense just to protect my life points, and they're basically like one of the plays I did today. It's level 3 extender, level 3 extender.
Fair enough, they are limited.
Yeah. My BA package, because I'm playing the level 3 version, 1 Seer, 1 Graph, and the Sabers.
Did the Sabers come up?
Yeah, the Sabers came up quite a lot. Even just having it engrave just to recycle back cards. In my last match, I needed an extra dark, and this was in my grave, and I drew an evenly matched for my 3rd turn. So I was like, I'll just summon Edged Sabers, make Rusty with the Century Beanie. And sometimes when you brick with one of these 2 in your hand and you have Tour Guide, you just summon this instead. Yeah. The hand traps that are level 3. Hand traps that are level 3.
So they are probably the best level 3s at the moment.
Yeah. Also today, I played against Outlich, and I had a hand of this, and these 2 guys, and Monster Reborn. And so I ashed as 1 play, and when it was my turn, I normal summoned this, activated Reborn to summon this to make my Cherubini.
That's full combo.
That's full combo.
I don't love any 2/3s.
Oh, it was good. So yeah, played the Dark Magician and the Red Eyes for the Dragoon package, and you just try and end on Rusty plus Dragoon and maybe a Apollosa or Evil Swarm Nightmare. And then for the other spells I play, Rhoda, Standard, Call by Grave, so if I draw it I can hopefully play through a Ash. It came up today, someone effect veiled me and I played Call by Grave, so they've tried to effect veil on my Anaconda.
Yeah.
So it came up. Extenders.
Good one-offs.
Yeah, this used to be the Stain Greaves and the rank up spell, and I wanted to keep playing the rank up version because I like the Requiem play better. It kind of plays around Dark Ruler and Droplets more, but
This wasn't coming up.
it just wasn't enough. And Stain Greaves, every time you draw it, it wasn't as good. If you
Because you want a normal Torn Scales, right?
yeah, and if you have it engraved, it just special summons itself out as a level 4, and it's
Awkward.
you don't make level 4s anymore. Endure Requirement.
How many times did you draw it?
I think I drew it once today.
Did it win you the game?
And the game. Never punished. Basically, he made it was against a virtual world player, and he made the full VFD Chuche board core dark, and I just activated Red Eyes Fusion and just sat on Dragoon. And then for the traps, free Frog Blade.
Best card in your deck.
Yeah. If I knew how to play this, I probably would have been 5-0 instead of losing to Dino. Yeah, and people forget that you can also use this as an extender for your plays. So sometimes you can just send one of these off of Torn Scale or Gloves, and then it just brings back a monster. Another extender, really. I think I only set this once, and like they popped my one face-up monster, so it didn't come up again. And then PK extender if like I draw just like Cloak and nothing else.
It's an extra dart.
Yeah, so I could just like normal Cloak, link it off for Almir. I might as well show you, but I'll link it off for Almirage. Yeah. So that's the last card. Extra link ones. Just like I was saying, if you just draw Cloak by itself with nothing else, you can just normal summon it, link into Almirage, search the Shade Brigadier and make Link Spider and then
Anaconda, yeah.
Yeah. Link 2s, Nightmare, Phoenix, Anaconda, main Link 2 I play. This got me out of so many games I should have lost.
Sending for cost really helped.
Yeah, sending for cost really helped. My last round, he was playing. He gammed this, but because it sends for
It's an
cost.
attack negation.
Yeah.
So
Because it's still sends for cost, I got the. I was still able to combo off with this and summon Seer and Graph and all that sort of stuff. Never summoned this today, but.
good in theory.
And yeah, in theory, like you'd send your make this Rusty and Anaconda, and then you'll link these off into a link 4 in your opponent's turn. Best card.
Still one.
Still at 1. There's nothing that anyone else has already said that I can say.
Fair and interactive.
Yeah, it's the best card. It's a very fair card, guys. Unicorn is another link 3.
Just removal.
Just removal, yeah. And sometimes like I get I sometimes clog with like some of the XCs I play. So this is just another card to make when I've got random XCs I need to get rid of. Usually make this with IP and Verte. Or sometimes I can make it with Tour Guide plus an extender. You can make this plus Rusty and Dragoon, so it's pretty good. And access code to OTK. OTK'd a few times with this today. Especially with when I got a Spooky Dogwood.
Oh.
This like
It only gains 2-3, right?
yeah, it gains 2-3 and
Then you gain 3,000.
yeah. So the play I usually just I just waited out the Spooky Dogwood to be honest, and then just played on my next turn. But because he chained it to an effect. I changed it to Tour Guide, I still had to do like 9k damage instead of like 8k, so like the maths kind of like worked out a bit weird, so it's just enough. Xyz I play 2 Break Sword. I never really made the second one. Usually by the time I've used the first Break Sword, I've either gone into my rank 4, which is Nightmare, or I'll bring them back to make a link 3 or 2 or whatever I needed. This won me my game against Virtual World in game 3 when we were going into time. Instead of making Rusty, Appaloosa, Dragoon, I made this instead. And so whenever he made like summon any of his monsters, I just booked them face down and he couldn't play. And then I made Dragoon next turn and won from there.
Nice.
Extender.
Classic.
That's all it is. And then,
The man himself.
yeah, the reason why I win games.
Should be banned, but isn't, so.
No, it's a fair card, guys. Okay.
Yeah, can it be targeted, destroyed, pops 2, and in the game?
Hey, it's fine. It's fine, guys. Honestly.
Side deck.
I started this in against like combo decks, but never drew it. This was for
Dino.
just Dino. Never drew it. And Virtual World as well, and yeah. I guess this was for Drytron, but I didn't face Drytron today.
You were lucky then.
Yeah, that's probably why I top forward. These here were Cosmic Cyclones, and I was punished because someone activated Mystic Mine against me, and I have no outs of Mystic Mine.
You live and you learn.
Yeah, so in theory it was good. Like, I was thinking more, if I was forced to go second, I'd play this, they'll have one card on field and I can just do everything on main phase 2. And like when I had Cosmic Cyclone in here, like it didn't do as much as I wanted it to, because I never faced as much Mystic Mine. But yeah, the one time I don't have a face Mystic Mine, so best card. One last game.
Won your last game in finals?
Yeah, because he spooky doggled me like in game 3. I literally just set this and just waited, and then I drew another one like going on our third turn, and I set it and I just waited. And then when you had like pretty much nothing else left, I just went off from there. So
Do you want to show
yeah,
us the basic combo?
there's nothing basic about
It's not too difficult.
even I'm like struggling to like figure this thing out. Doing just showed like the
What were you doing most rounds? Or does it range quite a lot?
it ranges quite a lot with PKs, because it also depends on your hand. If you draw this and like you get hand trapped anywhere, like you have to kind of change over to like just try and make Dragoon and pass. But if you draw this and
Extender?
an extender, like you can make like real nutty boards with Appaloosa, Dragoon, Rusty.
What do you summon of Torgo?
Usually, if I don't draw one of the BAs, it will be Graph.
We'll
it'd
make Cherubini and something Sir.
Yeah, so it'll be these two. Summon Cherubini. And Cherubini. Oh, sorry. Graph Effect would summon. Summon Seer. There have been plays where I'd, if I have to like summon Graph from like, if I had Graph in hand, I'd summon it from my hand and then make Rusty and then summon Seer that way and then let the Seer die to bring back the Cherubini. But yeah, that goes there, and then since you already have your BAs in grave, you can activate this to send I send Cloak just in case I get nibbed here. I'll send Cloak, and if I get nibbed, I can still like do plays with this. And so we Cloak. You link these two into Rusty, and then Seer Effect will trigger. So Seer Effect will bring back Cherubini, and then you activate Rusty. This is where you'll send like the Taunt Scale. Wherever it is, it's somewhere in here. You send Taunt Scale to grave, and then you'll set like your whatever. If you're wanting to extend through, maybe make a Appaloosa with this, you can set this. And you can, so I think here I'd actually probably would make the Appaloosa. Like I might be late now,
Yeah.
but you might as well make it. So it's a 3 negate Appaloosa, and then you got
Cloak,
Cloak.
which will summon Torn Scales.
Yeah, so you'll banish this to add your.
Popping off.
Yeah. And this is if you don't get Nibiru'd or hand trapped at any point in the combo. So you add boots to hand, and then that triggers Taunt Scale. And you can even go these two into Livier if you want to summon back this. You can.
So this is if you want to keep your resources.
Yeah, if you want to keep your resources, you can also, when you summon back the cloak, you can just switch it to defense to make this 29, and then sometimes that matters. So it's there, that's there. Oh, that's the grave.
And then Anaconda.
I tried.
For the basic.
Yeah, you can make like Anaconda here. I think actually when I had this out, I should have. If I had another discard, I could have sent.
Got boots.
Well, I could have when I got the boots, I could have banished it to add the fog blade and then use Taunt Scale effect to discard to add this as to have this as another extender. But we're here anyway. So yeah, you basically just make Anaconda here.
So 2-card combo is 4 negates and some amount of fog blades.
Yeah, because you still haven't used your boots effect yet, so you can activate that now. Tear the boots, and that's with 2 cards. You've got 3 other cards in hand. So yeah,
cool. Thanks for
like I'm still trying to master the deck as well. Like I don't know how to do the most optimal plays with it at the moment. I think there was a lot of times where I could have actually made better boards. There was times where I wanted to make Anaconda, but it was better to make like this instead. But yeah,
thanks for the deck profile.
No
Hopefully
worries.
see you soon.